2. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Scratching Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. It's once again a Saturday evening, and well, we're a teeny tiny bit late, which is my fault. We'll be getting on with tonight's show. Hello, everyone. I'll be introducing the show once again with my fellow guests tonight. So let me just introduce everyone once I just shove everyone through. There we go. Reduce the sound, reduce the music, reduce everything down. So, of course, joining me tonight, as per normal on Silly Voices, is my normal cast of my very, very good friends. Excuse me, allergies as well, damn it.
Bless you.
More trial, baby.
Drifting.
Hobbit.
Divot.
Justice!
Fucking intake, though.
Yeah, I know, right? Kay.
Objection!
Lemming.
We're all here for fun.
God. And Shadow.
Hi.
Nailed it. Perfect introduction, especially the mirror. I could.
That's probably why she does that.
Yes. Most likely.
Here we go. So, and then horizontal DS mode. Here we go. So we're playing Dual Destinies, for anyone who's not aware. We loan our voices to the characters as we play around. And we're on trial day 1, which apparently I think it leads into day 2 of the investigation. So we'll find out.
I think so.
Can we has a game?
Of course. Let me just quickly get that.
I thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we're still on the trial day. We don't even finished the trial. We've got Mr. Know-it-all here.
Mr. Speedreader.
I don't know it all. I'm just fully aware that I know enough.
It's Leviosa!
Please, that's magic stuff.
Okay.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial.
Oh, juvenile! It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor.
Of course it's juvenile. I'm still a student.
I have you called this purpose.
You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home around 6 p.m.
Yes, I am here to confirm that fact.
Right. Our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be.
Objection!
Objection! Yes, that was but a felicitous lie. Or I'm mistaken, golden boy.
I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold. I am not through with you yet.
It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Well, this sounds like the beginning of a sass-off.
Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what.
Ah, no, wait.
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it. What's that all about? About Voldemort. I think.
I've changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
Testify.
Here, the word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. You, O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please.
You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I know Junior would never lie like that. The pompous schoolboy wouldn't know what hit him.
Witness testimony.
I completely forgot that Apollo was a factor in this case.
Like most people, we forgot Apollo was even there.
Shut Apollo!
That's rude.
Oh, you mean the man who washes the toilets?
Or the one who cooks fish.
Yes.
Around the time of the murder.
To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went back to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't just say much. We didn't say much as we passed each other. She just seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
That is quite enough. Well done, golden boy.
Heh.
The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now, you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was a dark afternoon of this heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. Female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast.
It's tape? Really?
Hila waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap.
This is the thing, though. It's like, it's from a reporter. It must be on tape. None of them ever use their cell phones.
True.
So, when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been...
Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Go, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing.
So, the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved.
Great. Another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Sykes, no cross-examination, please.
Oh boy.
Cross-examination, yeah.
What are we thinking then, everyone?
Did you go for the evidence again? I don't remember it from last week. See, you got the badge, that's the important one. Let's show everyone the badge.
Of course.
Badge is essential.
Like, I just remember that Robin turned out to be female, pretending to be male.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did the tape recorder show up twice then?
No, it's only...
There.
Yes, it's there only once.
Oh, I see, okay.
Can we just press the statement? I'm not sure what we're...
Yeah, we might just want to press it.
Maybe we'll know more if we press it.
Hold it! So, do you meditate often?
Yeah. Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me too.
Correct term is badgering, sure. What's that supposed to mean?
Then I'll start throwing a mushroom at you. No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private
Oh,
life.
God.
Buddy, I could not care less about your private life. What?
I will remind the defense this is a court of law, not a pickup spot.
I don't want him!
Also, he's a... No. I'm not...
You can have him, Your Honor.
Thank you.
It seems Miss Fancy Pants lawyer is smitten with the witness.
I am not! Objection! Objection!
deny it.
Objection!
I feel like drifting would have said objection even if it hadn't popped up in the game.
Yes.
If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl?
I'm going to commit homicide. That's it, you better take that...
Whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax.
I am a lawyer.
I'll just continue my testimony. Testimony?
This is a testimony.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Defective Fulbright, did you write down the testimony?
The mispronunciation game is continuing, apparently.
Yep.
Canon now.
Should I do a retake?
Whatever you want.
I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind.
Which still works.
I'm actually kind of glad we pressed on that.
Yeah.
Hold it! A client has stated she went home at 6 p.m. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her?
Yes, they left school around 6 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m.
What's your bet that he didn't actually see Juniper? He just saw someone dressed like in her costume or something.
Yeah.
So he's assuming it's Juniper.
Well, Robin was in that costume, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other that
what
she
you're
wasn't
saying is
in that
totally
costume.
testifying.
But if Junie was there, that means she's lying.
Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments.
Hold it! He just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word.
The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Objection! Annoyingly loud voices! I'd like it if you refrain from insulting my partner like that.
Normally, I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team.
I love that shot of him just like, just gonna step forward.
Yeah, also you're the one to talk, O'Connor.
Anyway, my voice isn't that bad. I think that's all I have to say.
Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much. So go ahead, ask away.
Also, can I just say, I do like how the animation, when he flips the pages of the book, he actually makes enough of a wave to get his hair in. And the
Yeah, he's got Doctor Strange hair.
Mr. O'Connor, I wanted to ask you.
Why did you stay past the bell? I would like to know why.
Yeah, I don't see a purpose for
I
anything
don't.
else. Why would an honor still like you ignore the last bell?
I wouldn't say I ignored it. I was simply running a little late.
You're exactly how late?
You're a stickler for details, lady.
She's a lawyer.
Almost like it was a court.
Yeah, I know, right?
But if I had to say, it was maybe about 10, 15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony.
I'm still a little late for a class.
I was a little late for a class and somebody died. You know, no big deal.
No,
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say that. No
The
biggie.
final bell had rung 10, 15 minutes earlier. No biggie.
Well, we know it's not Juniper in the outfit.
It's possible. Look, it's the timing runs up. It was about 10:15, and the final bell ran 10 minutes early. So of course, if anything, this corroborates that she was there.
I don't think it's that. It might be a different question.
Wait,
Sure, either.
would the game psych you out like that by allowing you to
I think
get?
so. I think it would do.
It does.
I would press again and ask a different question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get
Hold
anything
it!
from that.
You ignored the last bell for no reason.
Wrong statement. Oh, sorry. This is new stuff. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah.
This is new stuff.
I didn't realize.
stuff.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
sorry.
Maybe
It's
did
okay.
you prep for the mock trial? Because I don't think it went to the art room is important.
First of all, I'm just going to no further questions.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to see if we can get.
Just so we can do that dialogue again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
it's fine. Hold it! You ignored the last bell for no reason. Shame on you.
No, shame on you, pressing me for no reason.
Well, people do run late sometimes. Like you, on the day this whole case began.
Wow. Rude.
That is definitely smug Apollo. Did have a culprit in the case of the pot calling the kettle black?
Wow, everyone is gaining up on me. At 2, Your Honor.
In fairness, everybody was ganging up on Apollo. They need to spread the love.
Yeah.
Now what? Ask another question?
I want to know how you prepped for the trial.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's how do you prep for the mock trial? It seems like the most useless answer is probably going to be the most important one.
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
Oh, but I've got something in my eye.
Oh dear.
Okay, it seems to be okay now.
Good.
Huh, that's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
Huh, you don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me.
And you would still have to read the script, dude.
I left the preparations and the like to the others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Jimmy put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind. On his ass.
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m.
That's one long book.
He's just flicking between 2 pages.
Just back and forth.
He's just watching an animation.
What you don't realize is it's one of those old books that has all the pictures in the middle. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul.
That's why he's got no friends, Athena.
Well, why would I? I'm antisocial and I'm better than them.
That's probably why you've got no friends.
Probably.
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell at 7 p.m.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face.
I learned from the best.
I think I have it.
No,
It's right. I think it's right here.
I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating.
Yeah, look at that. I
archery
think it might be this. Just go into details. Needs to be with you, O'Connor.
Yeah, speak with
Needs to talk about who that report important. Yeah.
Meet Hugh about that report yesterday. Asterisk important. Yeah.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Bollocks!
Objection! So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about
Yeah, I already told you. My word is as good as gold.
that? Fool's gold.
You mean
maybe.
fool's gold?
I love how we
I
have the
find
same
it's
idea.
actually useful.
Yeah.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
You know what's
Also,
more
the sentence is written wrong.
I just want to take a moment to be soft, but you know what's more valuable than gold, audience? That's having great friends.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah.
Oh, that glitters is not
Yeah.
gold.
What ship is more valuable than ship made of gold and diamonds?
Friendship.
Friendship.
But
But also, this sentence is written wrong. They forgot a word.
Yeah.
How do you
Oh, yeah,
explain
then how
this?
do you explain this?
How do?
How do explain this?
How do you do? Sorry, never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with you and important traits. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where'd you get that?
The keyword here is important. You say you were in the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
The entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
Thought about that too. The situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell. In order to have a private talk with the victim, am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
It's insane!
Rejection! Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence, as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell. And he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next?
Your mum.
Well, nice detective standing over there with all the coloured paper to throw at us.
Oh no, that's the other one, sorry.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
I like coloured paper too!
Oh man, I would so love to have Fulbright and Gumshoe meet each other.
And confetti with rust.
You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead.
Don't let him get to you. Sorry, what's that, Shadow?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna say it, but I was so tempted to add on to your mother joke there.
Your mama. Also, hello, Ashley Goldie.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello.
Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
Yeah.
I have my suspicions about Robin, but
Oh.
you seem just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects, that's for all. Are they, though? Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Riddle me this.
Guys, can we just stop murdering people, please?
But then we have no game.
Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I've got something to say.
Save some trouble then by me, all means. Speak away.
He leads to the mic and just goes, bitch!
If you recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Oh, he has a point.
That was the best.
That was the best ew.
Yeah, yeah.
Breaking news. Person you hate makes a good point.
That's great acting there.
I
On
love
point.
explaining
I want that bit on my soundboard. Ew.
We'll have to go in and cut that bit.
Impressive. Golden Boy here indeed does... Hold on. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case.
Can I just say, I do like the dynamic between O'Connor and Blackwell. I don't know why, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer.
What a pity. To think such a genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering.
Okay.
I thought you were both lawyers.
Yeah. Like, sure, he's the prosecutor, but that doesn't make him less of a lawyer. Whatever.
At last, your moment is here, Sykes-chan. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your lapel.
I like that Blackwell's got it all figured out at the same
I
time.
know.
No pressure on.
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that.
Yeah, you're right. In which case... To whom does the voice on the tape really belong to?
The victim.
There's also such a thing as artificially raising the pitch.
If you assume, I was going to say before you picked it, if you assume that, for the sake of argument, it could be possible that both Robin or Hugh killed her, then there's only one possibility as to who the female voice in both those situations could be.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense, but the music is probably wrong.
Yeah, the bar
Objection! Are you mad? The voice in the recording says you're a goner. That is something murderous at the victim, not the other way around.
You don't know that.
Yeah, that is a problem.
It could be somebody about to fail a course.
You're a goner.
Also, it sounded like ew, a boner, which means that was male.
Athena?
What?
Uh-oh.
You're a goner. You're a goner. You a Connor?
You a Connor.
You a Connor? Wait a second!
Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here.
You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this!
With what?
With the worst idea of my life. Prosecutor Blackwell! You wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I'm able to proudly wear this doll.
Then can I take it you won't be changing your argument?
Athena Sykes about to prove why she belongs in an Ace Attorney game.
Yes. By bluffing my way through.
Oh. Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree. If that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes?
Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Honor. If it is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was...
Scolding O'Connor.
I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying, "You're a goner"?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Phoenix Wright levels of ingenious.
I'm so proud.
Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with a witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during the private meeting.
I don't see how this thing is what we heard on the tape.
Apparently everyone's deaf. Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay, let's see. Who O'Connor?
What did I do to deserve that?
Exist. Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
You, O'Connor. You, O'Connor. You, O'Connor? Wait a second. No, this cannot be.
Objection! You think I spent the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? Yes. Oh, but it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters, or the wind for voices. What kind of winds have you been hearing?
That is to mention it.
Winds of 2 a.m. in the middle of the Lake District.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The voice on the tape recorder never was "You're a goner." This is a weird sentence. That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at. Wait, what?
Well, that's rude.
Ow!
Ow.
Ma'am, you misheard it too. What are you talking about?
I think you're right, but what was that last pun again?
Never mind. The important thing is that the voice was recorded is our clients. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection!
Rejection! I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to append this case. Prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Why didn't you present it earlier then?
The evidence? What's he going to pull out now?
Because discovery doesn't exist in this world.
No.
Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Ooh. Let's see here. Well, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim.
The clock.
Hmm, 5
It
past.
shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Oh, is that Shadow?
5 past 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, what the fuck is that sculpture?
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken.
Are you so sure about that, though? Because it's nighttime. Because, so, I'm presuming this is happening during, like, winter time. Because it's the only time that 7 o'clock would be nighttime.
Dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I'll
we've
find out
all
when this case is.
we've all been in a classroom. We've surely been in a classroom.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. We've all been in that one classroom where the clock is just not correct.
Yeah.
The clock just is there.
I mean, my office has a clock that doesn't even have batteries in.
Yeah.
It's there. It's there
A
as a
broken
suggestion.
clock is right twice a day.
Yeah. This is late October, so it's possible that it's
Yeah, it's October. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Also, isn't that a photo taken
5 minutes before she was murdered?
to a mirror?
A photo in a mirror is a bit of a stretch, I think, but even for this game.
What? No, nothing.
There were 2 orcas last time.
I mean, I was going to say, you're about to say this is a bit too far of a stretch for this game, and I'm here thinking, is anything too far of a stretch for this game?
I don't think so at this point.
Understand now? You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might, such misplaced faith will inevitably cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth.
Ooh, steely.
Listen, Missy. The person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world? I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
Excuse me? But I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand after so much pain and defeat. Courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers.
What are you doing here then?
So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up.
That's the edgelord. If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times when one always have to force the biggest smiles. It's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances even if I forced it?
Hey, I know what you should do. You should eat it.
Delicious.
Seconded.
It's better than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twist...
Eat or eat?
Eat. Yes, that's why I went delicious.
Yeah.
No.
Although both apply.
Yeah.
Both is good.
Why didn't that Twisted Samurai just present it at the beginning?
I wasn't looking at the dialogue. I thought it said Twitter Samurai. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh.
I mean, he likes to tweet now and then, but still.
That's
maybe
the
this was his
Japanese
real
flavor
plan?
of a keyboard warrior.
Yes. Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Serial killer. Who murdered Professor Constance Cord? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy. Hugh O'Connor, the honest student who met with Professor Cord.
There seems to be little reason to make the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for verdict has come.
Oh, that's gonna happen, man!
What's the meaning of this? You can't do what the judge is about to give the verdict.
Well, maybe, but but false verdicts are no.
What?
And no?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself.
Naughty new.
Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is.
You do? You know who the real killer is? What is she up to now?
Yep, I know because the real killer is M.E. Me.
Oh dear. What?
Me! I did it alone! Just me!
Don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Now she seems suspicious.
But isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends? Just so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already!
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Fucking damn it, I always forget. I always forget about the really out of character coughing.
Juniper, what are you doing?
Thank you for all you've done, Tina. But you have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer.
Junie, no! Don't do it!
You and Robin have done nothing wrong. Well, maybe you are wrong. They have absolutely no connection with this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for this entire crime.
Oh my god.
What?
Objection! Junie, you know this is not true! Hurry up and retract your statement!
Right, that's true. Forgive me, Tina.
Okay, can somebody explain what the fresh hell is going on
Order!
here?
Order!
No.
Will someone please explain what the first hell is going on
Thank
here?
you, Judge.
thank you, Your Honor.
Now
my
Hugh
God.
O'Connor is gonna step in.
I see right through your cheap play. The rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had, would have had, go up in smoke.
Oh, I suppose it's a beer.
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add.
Sure,
These
Scar.
vermin are trying to... Damn it.
Gotcha!
These vermin... What?
Life's not fair.
Yeah. These vermin are trying to protect each other now they've nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait. So was Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is... Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no!
This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn.
What is wrong with kids these days?
Honestly, Mood.
I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes.
Do you?
Excuse me.
You think I'm the killer, don't you?
Honestly, that looks cool.
Oh, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking.
Don't forget, this game was in 3D.
3D! I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point.
Well, that'll be a first.
It was me! I did it!
Oh.
Wait. What?
There's only
What
so
is
much
happening?
battling this talk can take.
Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused right now.
You still have doubts? How about I detail my murder plot? It's absolutely genius!
Uh-huh.
This nonsense. This is a court of law, not the set of some high school drama.
Honestly, Mood.
I fear I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to.
Hey, rate your boldness. Oh,
I'm sorry,
Second Widowmaker.
but I'm in no position to have none of verdict just yet. I am hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. This is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Me, I think I'm dreaming.
Pinch.
Ow.
fine. Do as you wish.
You goddamn right I will, I'm the judge. This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned.
Home time!
I do like that the judge wasn't going to be persuaded by Blackwill to hurry a verdict.
Yeah, the judge always pulls it out when the judge needs to.
Yeah.
Like, he is comic relief, but when he's got to judge, he judges.
Yeah.
He does his job.
Judge is gonna judge.
Judge is gonna judge when judge gotta judge.
Yeah. A man's gonna judge when a man's
Be
gonna judge.
controlled.
Right
You
now.
wish to save the game? Override the saving, do not turn off the system.
Not gonna lie, if the judge
Well,
was the voice of the game.
How about playing Strange Channel Legends?
No.
October 25, write anything in agency. I'm sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know that little bit of advice you gave me? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today.
I'm just glad you remembered that. But now, how about relaxing a little?
Relax? Not gonna happen! Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions,
This trial proceeds the same manner as, and ends the same way as the mock trial. Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I?
And please close your mouth.
No, I can't lose it all, not now.
You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale.
I can't just stand around here. I'm going to finish the investigation.
She just visualized that guy's smile. Of course she would fail.
You would turn pale at that, yes.
Didn't wait. I just took a bunch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties.
Thanks, but I better get going. Save me one for when I get back.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Apollo,
through.
you wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first, right away.
No, wait. I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'd better go too.
No problem. You two be careful.
Apollo, like,
I'll
I'm going
scrub
to
the
be your
toilet
emotional
myself.
support whether
Do you
you
know?
want it or not.
Do you know where those came from? Because I don't. Let's go and don't look back.
October 25, detention center visitors room.
There you go,
So much
Mr.
I need to ask
Muldoon going, my
Junie.
cookie business is ruined.
There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where do we go from here? Oh God, why are you here?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Professor Means, what brings you here? Uh-oh.
I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I always forget, and I'm Junie.
It's fine.
It happens.
Turn you up a wee bit there. There we go.
I wanted to ask him something, but first, Athena would apologize for my self-confession after you worked so hard to defend me.
She was calling me Fina until just now. Now, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control.
Athena,
Don't worry, I'm ready to bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence.
About that. Athena. I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me.
Huh?
I myself only just heard of this a moment ago.
So she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. Junie.
I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? I'm absolutely certain he'll fail this process, and so I'll sacrifice for my friends. Athena, do you actually think you or Robin could have committed a crime?
To move right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move free and around the campus at that time. Sorry, Junie, but at this point I can't rule them out.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat.
But how could you possibly prove all three of them are innocent?
I am a result-orientated person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle means.
Because I have committed a murder.
I really don't like the sound of that.
I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too.
All right, if that's how you really feel, we'll respect your decision.
Paula?
We want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions?
Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation?
Yes, of course. I am your lawyer, after all.
Smile again. Why does it always creep me out? Because it's creepy, Athena.
It's terrifying, yeah.
It is terrifying.
it is.
Would you hate to be that guy's dentist? You know?
Actually,
Well, not
his
really.
dentist has really easy job because when he smiles, everything is easily accessible.
Yeah, it's easy access.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also you're probably charging him a good wad of money for that kind of work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but if I was in this, I wouldn't want to see that. I'd just kind of peer and be like, "Does it look good? Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good."
considering
Nah.
some of the
Honestly, I'd be more worried if I had to take a photograph of him.
Yeah.
honestly,
actually,
if I were right next to you, El, I just put my hand on your shoulders and be like, you have no idea the kind of shit that can happen in people's mouths.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
teeth are a blessing.
yeah, that is a very small price to pay for 2 houses and 3 yards that his dentist has.
Yes.
About your confession, Junie, it's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you?
right?
Right?
Yes.
Please?
Yes, I wasn't thinking straight, obviously. All I knew was I had to help my friend.
You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you are convicted of a crime?
No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend.
You really need to stop smoking, Junie.
What else is there to do? What else is there to do in a clink?
Could it really be that the friendship between the three of them is on the rocks?
Also, Blackwell's friends provide me all the cigarettes I need.
Oh god.
Jesus.
I mean, she's just in detention, not prison. Just jail, not prison.
Morning.
Sweats nervously.
First become friends.
Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about.
There's that proof of friendship thing again. I just wish it were as simple as that.
Yeah, we even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah, as long as friendship lasts, you bet we'll be carrying them around. I was late to the flashback, sorry.
But
You gotta make quick time to get around in a flashback.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not easy to go back to the past and then to the future. But the situation kind of changed recently. When the school's policies shifted to training legal professionals who produce results.
Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course, I teach producing results, which means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that class of ideas created a rift among our students.
At some point, we stopped talking about it. While that meant fewer arguments, it also meant we couldn't be as frank, as open with each other as we used to be.
I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. It seems the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as that.
You want to feel called out right about now?
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject, even though that's stupid about the pedestal bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder. Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Was that a lie?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on my stage costume until 7.
That's it? You didn't go anywhere else?
No, nowhere else.
If that really were, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's gotta be hiding something else.
You know what? I'm thinking you're right, Bert. Actually, no. I'm thinking you're right, Bert, actually.
There is something with the clock. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, because if
the clock is the issue here.
If she left at 6, she wouldn't have gone back unless she did it, which is like meaning that that clock probably says something like
5 to 5.
5 to 5, and is reversed in a mirror. The only question is then why would it then be dark?
I mean,
Unless
end of
Unless
October
it's 5 in the
still.
morning.
Unless
We
it's
don't-
fast or slow.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like the first case of the first game, where it's like a time zone issue.
Well, actually, we're actually going to get to apparently. Junie, do you remember this picture? Look at this photograph.
When I look at it, it always makes me laugh. But something's wrong here.
Wrong? What's wrong?
I took this picture around 6, which was before I left the art room. But
The clock here says it's just after 7. It's my line.
Motherfucking daylight savings.
I mean,
Ew, gross. It's daylight saving time again.
You know,
No,
when they eventually get around to banishing daylight savings times,
Yeah, but
all
I
these
hope
games
so.
are going to be completely out of date.
isn't daylight savings
By many
actually
hours.
done in November, though?
I don't know when daylight savings is. I just thought it was funny because it was an hour off, probably.
Yeah.
It still wouldn't explain the night, it being night outside.
That's true.
Because I think it's not
Mm.
PM, it's AM. I don't know why I think that, but I just do.
Hmm.
But then, wouldn't Junie say that?
Oh, I don't know.
Not necessarily.
Well, the clock's probably. I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. It's some sort of Ace Attorney of
Logic.
No,
Yeah.
trial around bullshit.
yeah, just to be clear, so I agree. The clock is wrong. The question is because Juniper says it's at 6, so that's how we know it's when it was taking place. But that wouldn't explain unless it was 6 a.m. as someone suggested. It wouldn't be night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it still could be night, either in the morning or in the afternoon, because in December the sun sets around 4. So I'm guessing like in Japan it might be that in October it also sets.
Oh, the crescent
a bit
moon,
earlier.
really? I don't.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll
it's
see.
it's good that we're talking about it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By 7, I've already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture.
So maybe it's fast.
Maybe.
Maybe it's photoshopped.
I guess we'd better go check the art room.
Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder.
Here,
The
O'Connor.
evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into you.
Yes, I did.
Around 7:15, I went to the main building before coming home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
See, everyone is running late for the flashbacks.
She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Is she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? Alright, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder?
Well, I don't know if this will help, but even I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30.
Damn. Around 8:30, huh? That's over an hour after when the crime supposedly took place.
That's when I noticed that the stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered in a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all hard work they were finally finished.
Oh, right. The statues that Robin made. So they were covered in white sheets? Junie, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all.
Athena, I think this meeting is over. I think Lord Vader needs to have. A moment. Professor Means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. It will require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Into the abyss.
That. Junie and Professor Means, I have a proposal.
A proposal.
Alright, this is another one of your crazy...
By sundown today.
Yes, I will marry you.
Good. We're running off. I have Venus Sykes, along with Apollo Justice, because I'm dragging you into this.
Wait a second. Don't drag my name into...
We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. You decided to come along as emotional support. You get involved in this. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what the truth is.
Excuse me, but this is my emotional support lawyer.
I see.
Whether he wants to or not.
So it has come to this, has it?
If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. And you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that that's okay with you too, Professor Means.
I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay. But if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Tina, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time.
Junie, it's way too early to thank me. You can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this.
Very well, I'll see you back here at sundown. For all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency, so... Don't be silly, I find it all rather thrilling. Now let us meet here again later.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better go.
Okay, see you later.
This trial proceeds the same manner and ends the same way as the mock trial. Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
This is no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what.
Never ever drag me into your mess ever again.
You decided to come along. It's your problem.
Oh, God.
October 25, Siemens Legal Academy. Outdoor stage. Is it my imagination, or did something just move?
Oh, God, yes!
Perfect.
Guten Abend, you two!
Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking on a campus like this is just slightly suspicious?
I'll have you know I wasn't peeping at ladies. I was trying to put my statute back together.
Of course you were.
Do you know what? That is actually... yeah, I could see that.
That does sound like something like he would do, yes.
Apollo's just in the background going, yeah.
That
tracks.
And then
I'll let you know.
Phoenix is
I'm
at the other side.
continuing my...
What was that?
Phoenix, I'm just thinking Phoenix is at the other side going, what are you doing with yours? Can you help me with mine?
I can't find a hair. I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence.
I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can understand?
Oh, I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. But you needn't have asked, Fräulein. I'd intended to help from the start.
You're the best prosecutor, Gavin.
I think
I'm ignoring the noises from the side here. Okay, time for investigation. Yes, Numbing?
I was just thinking, the comma was in the wrong place there. It's like, you're the best prosecutor, Gavin.
Yes. I agree. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, we will look into every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school's festival, weren't you?
That's right. But I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky.
Oh my god!
Have somewhere.
Well, that makes sense then.
Well, that answers a lot of questions.
The game like, hey,
Yeah.
notice this.
Yeah. Look at this photograph. When you realize it, you will laugh.
It just so happened to be being placed into position at that precise moment. What
Yes.
a lucky coincidence.
That starry sky with that crescent moon, it reminds me of something I want to watch. We also had some tricks up our sleeve to make this concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, dancing ladies, skimpily clad. Oh, you'd like that.
Yes, but go on.
It would have looked something like that. You can use your imagination.
Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the skills of the school emblem, but what's with the number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something. Honestly, now that it's a 6, it reminds me of that Resident Evil game.
Athena, X9 on the X8.
Oh, that's the Cafete's logo, Fräulein. Oh, und nice big Latin hair forehead, really smooth.
Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 rocking seriously hard.
Nein, Fräulein, it's a G for Cafete's, not a 6. But whatever floats your pretty goat. Boat?
Yes.
So, where is the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage.
It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity. We had it specifically made from heavyweight, high-grade cloth.
Be a shame if it was used to carry a body.
Yeah. A missing banner, 2 broken statues. Some mysteries are plenty to be solved, yeah.
Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was of Prosecutor Gavin.
As you can see in the stage plans. Right here we have the statue of me. And right here her right statue. But little does that matter now as we both lie in pieces thanks to you, Air Forehead.
What did I ever do to you?
Oh, you refused my advances so many times.
Actually, this statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new.
That was what I was trying to do all morning. Picking up the pieces of a shattered rock star.
Are you alright?
That's one over cool idea.
Do you need a hug?
Song is there somewhere.
Yay, let's do this! Schnell!
Is this an investigation or I am interrupting a German language club social event?
Yes.
Achtung!
Yeah. You are a chaperone, but I'll allow it.
I'm so glad they used Gavin to the
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm guessing we gotta pick these up.
Oh my god, a giant rock!
One. A piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Oh dear.
Are you saying my pride is as fragile as a plaster of Paris?
It looks like there are other large pieces scattered around.
Okay, let's find what we can.
Also, doesn't something seem very strange to you? Like, box-shaped strange?
No, what do you mean? There's no
Yeah.
box there. Just perfectly hidden.
Yeah, it looks like a
Snake?
game I played once when I
Snake?
was a kid.
Whose
Snake!
footprints are these?
Oh,
Ooh. Oh my god, a giant rock!
Found another piece of the statue. Also, you can't see her unless you have the red exclamation mark.
Oh yeah.
but there should still be more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
I think this is part of my bomb.
You can hold that one, Athena.
I won't say no to that.
Hello, Nim.
I got a nim nom of you.
Yes, you stood on my
Nice.
foot earlier.
Oh,
Another
nice.
piece of the statue.
Gonna make more biscuits.
There should still be more.
I shall leave no stone unturned until this investigation.
I mean, I wasn't going to repeat that, but sure, whatever.
No, it's just I'm just thinking of Miles Edgeworth
Yeah.
investigations.
Yeah. Couldn't credit.
Wait. I saw the piece. It's like on the other side of the stage, like
Is it?
aside, behind the thing, other thing. when you would just,
that's a box.
it's like on the other side of the stage near the trees. It's on the ground over there.
Oh, okay.
Behind the desk.
I wonder how we get there.
I don't know.
I guess we've got to go
But
over here. Ah, yeah, I see it.
There it is.
Ah, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Aha!
Very well spotted.
This is like one of those like
Found another
adventure
piece of the
games. That's like
statue.
solve the murder mystery.
So we should be
Thing.
more.
Oops.
Is it
Hidden
maybe under
object games
under
are
like that
usually-
banner-shaped thing? Maybe it's under there.
I mean, does this count? I imagine this doesn't count, does it?
Oh no, Prosecutor Gavin! You're a complete wreck, literally. Why in the world would someone do something like this?
I don't know, but evidently it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Yeah.
Hello.
I think I'm gonna take that as a confession, Mohammed.
What? No! I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her.
You got it. Let's check every corner of this stage then, yeah.
No, but is it like underneath that
is
big white thing?
Yeah. Although I'm wondering whether
Maybe check the
behind
Phoenix
behind
side.
that piece behind that piece on the plane, there's one that's a different color, and I'm wondering whether those aren't two separate elements.
Hang on, I'm just
Wow,
gonna
they built a witness stand too.
spin through that because we already read that.
You're not going out the window.
That's a random phrase I didn't expect to hear.
Can you click on the Phoenix side?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
She crunch
crunch.
as well.
Yeah.
She crunch? Well, she will not.
Crunch
She will not crunch much longer.
Crunchiness is resolved.
I
Statue Robin
and
made.
no
This
one
thing
else
smashed to bits.
understands what it means.
If there were some large pieces, we might be able to put this one back together too.
Yeah, but all I see are itty bitty ones.
I wonder what Mr. Wright would think. If he knew we put Prosecutor Gavin's statue back together, but left his like this.
He's not here to complain.
We can always come back to it after the case is solved. Oh, I'll fix it.
Never mind.
Could we please go back to that view where we see?
Oh,
Ah.
there it is.
There it is.
There it is!
There we go.
It's like it's on a piece of the statue.
Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all.
We have all we're going to find.
Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered.
You have to go to like courtroom number 4 or something like that.
I think you might want to revote that, Twilight.
No, I don't. I said what I meant and I meant what I said.
You have
Nothing
all
towards
5
100%.
pieces. With your powers combined, I am Captain Gavin.
I don't see any other big pieces lying around.
Yeah, let's see if we can put the statue back together.
All right, Paula, you come over here and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this.
I'm not touching. I'm not touching his ass.
Also, can we take a break soon?
Yeah, of course. We'll take a break after this
I
minute.
can only dream.
Behold! My glory.
We did it! We did it, Reddit. That's not bad if I say so myself.
Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? We put the statue back together, but look. But with all these leftover white pieces.
These two look like they go together. And these pieces too.
Athena? What do you think you're doing?
Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time.
This is a good
The audience decided once again to have a good time.
That's what was going through my head.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty dope, actually.
So, what is it?
justice!
It's the
Yes.
courtess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other.
Isn't she supposed to be wearing a blindfold as well, though? Because Justice
Yes.
is blind.
Yes.
Yeah, this is tennis and she should be blind. That's quite a feat you pulled off, Sir Fräulein.
I love the feeling you get after you work really hard on something.
No. I knew who it was. I want to ask, what's it doing here?
Apollo, like, I'm smart, I know things.
Mood.
Not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans.
Still, I could swear I've seen this statue somewhere before.
Can we check the photo?
Give me a second.
Ah.
The statue on the photo was a tad different. It had glasses
It
in
was.
his hand. Or in his leg, I don't know.
There's the skills. It was
just
all
right.
the parts needed to make that, but in like higgledy-piggledy order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. And with that, we're going to take a break. Ace Attorney will be back after these messages.
After
Be
these
right
messages-
back.
Hey,
My cat.
are
is
you
like-
short on justice?
That lawyer!
Kitty
That
come on.
prosecutor.
You can subscribe to justiceyourdoor.com.
We'll be right back, everyone.
Justice away!
I mean, it is a promise. I'll be right back. Well, not be right back. Hello, everyone. We are back. We are back. It is a promise. I'll sing that song if tempted. So
It would tempt you to sing it in
At the
Apollo's
drop
voice.
of a hat.
what in Apollo's voice?
Yes.
Does that take like a very serene song and turn it into something very awkward?
Yes.
Well,
Which I would love.
I imagine that would be more like a song that is, he's trying to get back into his happy place.
Oh God.
Happy thoughts, soft kitty walk.
Is it a little ball of fur? Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. No, it's not working.
Just rocking backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Having a total breakdown, poor thing.
My gosh.
Somebody get this poor man a therapist.
Yeah.
Isn't that Athena?
Yes, maybe? No?
Oh no.
Actually, technically speaking, probably not.
That's a
She's
conflict
not
of
that
interest.
kind of therapist.
Yeah.
She's
She's
not
a
the medical
courtroom therapist.
Well, kind of a medical therapist, but not medical therapist.
She's not a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Also, I say that's a conflict of interest as if this game cares about that.
Yeah.
boy is Apollo the therapist. Let's move on.
At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues.
Let's split up and
I've
look
been
for
wondering
clues.
about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage? What were you planning on doing with that?
You mean this? There's a wire that goes off, connects to something somewhere.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Convenient.
An impressive building fit for an impressive school.
Yeah, and these beautiful walls are like a big blank canvas. See? My shoe prints leave really distinct marks.
Looks very Soviet.
Cut that out before you get us in trouble.
Yeah,
Is it the
that
flag
totally
thing?
reminds me as a kid when I was living in East Germany. These wires were hanging banners off the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. He was very loud, and he had a pain of a canary and a memory of a goldfish, but he was very excited about justice.
Oh, so that's why the band looks like it's out of place.
The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there.
That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime?
Bingo, Fräulein. It is still calling for Scopstone.
Oh dear. Hey!
Also, that
Anyone in the art room? I was hoping it was him.
Oh, it's you people! Ha ha ha! Injustice we trust!
God, I was hoping it was him.
Amazing. I love
It's
it.
Detective Fulbright. Injustice we
Now-
trust.
Bless him.
That would be perfect though if you were at the end of the hallway and screaming across it like, "Hey, it's you, Injustice we
Surely
trust!"
you would have heard. Surely you would have heard like. she runs to the window.
Is that some kind of secret greeting between the two?
It is now.
Detective Fulbright. Can you lower the banner from there?
Of course! Just leave it to me!
Perfect. Perfect.
I love it.
Amazing.
How's that?
Detective. Injustice we trust.
Ha ha ha! Always glad to help! Injustice we trust! Bye!
So, is that some kind of greeting between the two or not?
He has a
Because I
point.
want in.
It is now.
Just for the
Fluffy
record, the
always
one
wants in.
when we're on break, I was like, you carry on without me. I don't think I have lines for a while. And Kay was like, yes, you do. And the one they messaged me one word, and that word was window.
It worked. It worked. You
I was
know
like,
what I mean?
Not just that, there was a moment in there when we were just talking, and Divot, you've got wireless headphones, haven't you?
I have wireless headphones, yeah.
But your microphone's on your desk, so there was a point where we were talking, and then just from the distance, we just hear this tiny justice. You know? I think we were talking about the prospect of like a superhero show where Fulbright is like the.
Shall I reenact what I did?
If you
Yes.
want to.
Okay, just for stream. Okay. Bear with me. Pretend you're talking about a Fulbright superhero show.
Yeah, so it's about a concept of a superhero show where it's Fulbright, and he's like the superhero who comes run, Captain Justice, who runs in, and of course we then hit with.
That's amazing. Also, as soon as Athena started yelling at the windows, I was like, oh god, let it be Fulbright.
Yes. Perfect.
Well, it looks like the banner's down now. Let's go take a look. This is the kind of comedy that you pay. Well, you don't pay me for, but you pay us for. It's just, well, if you do, you actually
You should totally pay back for this.
if you subscribe, then yes, you do, and I thank you for it. Look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind.
An unflappable banner? Hey, I like that. It goes
been
perfect
tied
with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for the very stage.
Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it.
Ignore the fact that I'm trying to eat something.
See? I'm not useless.
There's a bloodstain.
Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day.
I think that there are some things that have to yield to forces beyond themselves.
Like you.
I mean, what's that?
What's
Cruel world
that?
to live in.
What's that? stain.
Hey,
Take a look at that banner.
a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away.
I got it! Yes! Pretty catch, huh?
I guess it kind of helps if you're not under 4 foot.
Yes. There's some kind of note. What does it say?
October hue 120. What's that supposed to mean?
His height in centimeters?
A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider the 100 is a perfect score.
Bitch is cheating. He's been cheating this entire time.
I don't see how even Hugh can get beyond perfect.
By bribes.
Fräulein, shall we inspect the banner again now that it has been unraveled? I feel like there's something you have to take a look at.
It's the emblem that is on Junie's school uniform.
Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem.
The banner was on a wire connected to the art room.
Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Stain might be from the victim's blood.
Oh, and that's how they
I
got
feel
the,
like
the body
yeah.
down there, because she was
Yes.
like in the knot or balanced in
Yeah.
the
She
banner,
was
and then just sort of
in the
dumped.
cradle, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like it was made as a cradle and she was carried down and then the banner was hoisted back up.
Yeah,
So,
smash,
Apollo,
probably
do
smash.
you have the feeling that someone is recording us?
Yeah, I've got the distinct feeling of that. I want to interject about that. Wouldn't that bruise the body, though?
Not if
It
she
wasn't-
was
it
already
wasn't dropped.
exsanguinated.
Depending on how
Yeah.
hard you eat her, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, also
but
also-
if all her blood is out of the body anyway, if she's finished bleeding,
Yeah.
like you can't bruise a
Yeah.
body that's
Also,
already has no blood in it.
Was she? She
Yeah.
was tied by the wrist, right? So maybe they,
There was bruising on the wrist,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
maybe they
But
did it
she
that
was-
way, like
But that
via the arms.
pre-mortem?
yeah.
Don't know.
But if
I mean, we don't know when the body was precisely moved, so
Yeah.
we also
Not
we don't know
yet.
whether she was bruised because we didn't check under the clothes.
True.
yeah.
We don't know that.
I think
Post-mortem,
that's more
yeah.
detail than this game will willingly provide us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
This statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright.
So Gottesberg's Gelsuntershort. She's a symbol of fairness and strength.
She and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of the law. Well, if they want to fight, they got one.
Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit.
Is that giving me a free
Yeah.
pass to beat someone?
I mean,
No fighting the statues.
He didn't
please,
say- he
because
didn't say
assemble
no.
me.
That was a whole lot of fucking around in such a short time.
does that mean you're satisfied?
No. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out.
Just one more question.
See that metal fence back there? There's just that one segment, so it seems out of place.
It looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder.
We should take a look if you think it could be important.
This track looks man-made.
Hey, you're right. Looks like it starts from behind the backdrop.
Maybe a big muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there?
Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. You've been watching too much Ninetales Vale, haven't you?
It was my alter ego, the Triple G.
Looks like there was something being dragged through here, and this is where it started.
Yeah, but whatever it was is long gone.
Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used to setting up the school festival.
Oh, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important.
Well, that's about it for the stage.
Right. I think we better search the art room next.
I think I'll hang out here for a while. I'll admire my assembled statue and laugh at Mr. Hyde's unassembled one. But make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah?
Find what?
What else? The governor's partner that disappeared from the stage. I suspect there will be even more blood on it. You never know, it might just be connected to the case at hand.
Fair enough. Really? He just wanted his banner back.
Don't tell me. So in short, that's...
Hey!
I should have been whispering. Shit.
Why is that box walking and talking?
I don't know.
Box! It just took off running.
I have a pretty good idea who that is, as I suspect you do too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us.
It's too late. I'm away from you.
The main area's over in that direction. After that box.
I rolled a triumph. You'll have to. I rolled a triumph. You can't catch me that easily. I'm always
2025 Phoenix Legal Academy.
If this ends up as an article about a love triangle between us three, I will confirm everything.
You wait there.
Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here.
You're just talking to a box. I'm just an empty box. That's what you do. That's what you do with them. You throw them away. I'm in a new box.
Line cleaner. Hey, did you
I
change
am toxic,
boxes?
though.
I like the new look.
I mean, at least I'm more honest. See, there's a warning symbol for toxic. Does it matter anymore?
I'm buying.
I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone.
Sorry, Miss Scuttabutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter.
Failure as a reporter?
I call that a burn, but there would be no box left.
She's so cute.
That's so cute.
What do you think of it? Calling her as a failure as a reporter might be a bit extreme.
Yes.
Danger, toxic.
Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away in a big pile of mushy paper mache.
I kind of feel responsible for this, but...
Yes, feel guilt!
No.
Now is our chance
I'll
to.
emotionally manipulate you into guilt.
No.
Now is our chance to prod her for information while she's vulnerable.
Excuse me?
I bet that's what
I think
you
Kay
were
is
just
dying.
thinking.
A little bit.
What person do you think I am? I like a book.
Ah!
That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that?
It wasn't me, it was another box. It's my dad. It's my dad,
No.
David Hayter. Take a look at this.
Photograph.
Hello, photograph.
Why are you showing me a burnt up old wreck?
Do you want to see it or not?
Wait,
No, maybe.
it's really hard. It's really hard to see, but I think that's the governor's logo there.
So is this the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up.
Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator.
Incinerator?
Incinerator again.
Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn a box?
Why do you think I'm in this box?
Fair enough.
To forever to find that old box.
We should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose.
Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo.
I mean, the stove is just over there.
Mm.
There's surprisingly many things across those games that have
Miriam?
been found in the incinerator.
I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter.
Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it! Here goes! 5%, 10%, 4 years of my life down the drain.
Shouldn't we
Wait, am I
stop?
using a fax machine?
Shouldn't we stop her, Athena?
Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay?
You didn't mean it? Oh, no, my flight is stopped! Cancel! Abort!
Fucking mood.
I don't know
Honestly,
why I'm doing this on a fax machine.
did you stop it in time? Honestly, this is giving me flashback to when OneDrive decided to wreck my computer.
Deletion progress 99% complete. There are only 2 features left.
That's not how it works, but okay.
What do you do now, Athena? You want how to make this right.
I know! Jeez, I didn't ask you to come here to be my conscience as well.
Oh no, you dragged me here.
You came on your own accord!
Well, no, I came to the detention center. You got me involved in this.
Maybe. What's your point? Don't worry, Miriam, your photos may be gone, but I found over Raven. The memory of your photographic genius will live on in our hearts. Right?
Oh, Athena, that was cringeworthy.
Shut up, Apollo! Hey, Miriam, check this out! You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciate it.
Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact.
I know this
I'm-
will make up
I
photos
like
you lost,
that,
but you on
guys.
your newspaper back. Famous Harrod and Famous Harrod extra return to Miriam.
Yay, my self-esteem!
Thank
There's
you for
no
finding
rest
this.
for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live.
Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin?
I have nothing left to live for.
Well, that's not gone so
I'm not
quick.
obsessed with them. I just write fan fiction. It's just they were so close ever since their freshman years. So, oh well. I got
Athena,
jealous.
are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think that's the only explanation.
Wait a second. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
Maybe.
Right.
Objection! That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on a little trio. Make it a foursome.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
How could you possibly know that?
Her design is so cute, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Can I take just this moment of silence to say that the driver
That's-
I Megad crashed out of qualifying?
I would definitely allow her to join the foursome.
That's what abused laptop.
Seen the Neil Breen movie then?
My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years.
We feel bad. Oh! Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you.
Wait,
Shut up, Apollo.
Huh? You have a laptop I can
anything.
use?
Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them.
What? Like I could ever do that? Do you realize what the shit
Sorry.
I post?
But that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop.
I think I'll just die.
Fair enough.
Mood.
you scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like good cop, bad cop all rolled into one.
Thank you.
Fine, I'll do it. If that's all you want.
Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop.
Wait. It's not like I owe you anything. But here.
That was cute. Thanks. Oh, it's a set of pictures. Looks like they're setting up the stage. Oh. That was Apollo's line. Oops.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sorry.
took them when they were putting the Sage's backdrop into place.
Well, you sure have an eye for photography, from what I can make out anyway.
Also, notice I've put the timestamps on these.
Mm-hmm.
These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours.
Yeah. So I'm pretty convinced. Let's just kind of take a.
Well, see you around, scary lawyer lady.
Let's take a look at these quickly. That one is clearly when the same time the photograph's being taken inside. Because look, 6:01, and Jupiter said she took it just after 6, and it's
Oh,
in the
so the clock's
perfect, it's in the perfect position
Yes.
for the backdrop to be there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And means with Robin directing the operation.
Hmm.
That was really impressive, Athena. What's next?
Well, I'd like to talk to you or Robin if possible.
Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find them. Okay, so I guess it's a case of move. Let's go down the line.
For 25, Famous Legal Academy. First floor hallway. Hey, that's you over there. Of course we'll run into him first. You'll be wanting to work with you, if you don't mind.
Lemming?
I think.
Yeah. I'm just getting my voice on.
Oh.
It's okay.
If it was Mr. Right, then I'm sure, but you two, meh.
I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Yu's voice.
You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect. Plus, you actually confessed in court.
Whatever. So what do you want from me? But make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either.
Technically, we have all the time that we like, but you don't know that.
About your confession today, you weren't serious about that, were you?
Let's just say I had no choice thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done.
Wow, okay. I'm going to fight you.
Yes. Do it.
So
Kill him.
you're really prepared to take the blame for this?
Not going to happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession was just like that. A means to an end. Or as we say around here, the end justifies the means. Ah!
But I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor.
What's that, Shadow?
I have a baby.
Kitty.
I wish to
Has a little
see
face.
the baby.
They have a little face that pushed
I wish-
away.
We will see the baby. The audience won't see the baby, but we'll see the baby.
I wish-
No, you will not see the baby.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Kitty
Well,
for us.
My friends might see the baby, but
Yeah, the audience won't see the baby, but we won't see the baby. Okay.
yeah, but he's camera shy and so am I.
Oh, fair enough.
Aw.
Oh.
Fair enough. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning. Or have I overestimated you?
I'm going to beat you with your own book.
Meh.
You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin.
Could you and Robin's confession really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is going to take some serious thinking on my part. It sure looked like Prosecutor Blackwell was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you?
Dun, dun, dun. I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not through you yet. Yet.
It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Me.
I knew it.
Leave, and we just might discuss you know what. What?
Ah! No! Wait.
The siren.
Wait,
Man,
man.
the statement of Mr. Coolest. Shit, what's that all about? About. I'm not good at
We know
doing
he's
gun
cheating on
mimicking.
his test, just say so.
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Bye. You really are a rank amateur.
Okay, that's it. Come here, you.
No suplexing.
Yes.
Psych suplex!
Oh no, the first time I've been grasped by a woman.
Athena, no. Athena, yes.
Exactly.
Athena, smash!
You think I'd open up to you?
So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. And again, we have the same problem with Junior and Robin.
You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question.
I can just imagine Hugh hurting Apollo and Venus goes, "My baby boy!"
Honestly, he would be dead. About the meeting with Professor Cord on the 24th, when did you want to see you?
I have no intention of telling you. You have to force it out of me any way you can.
And I said, promise?
With evidence.
Professor Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is the lawyer, of course. But didn't Professor Cord used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth?
The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve the case?
I mean, that's generally how these things work, Hugh. Is it?
You can handle the truth.
The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter.
No, you're wrong! I don't care what anyone says, I'm going to defend Junior the right way, using the truth. It's the only way to honor Junior's wishes and Professor Cord's memory.
I see. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in.
Hugh.
But... don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand?
On thin ice, boy. What's that supposed to mean?
Quite a lot.
What a terrible,
Subtext.
what a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends.
Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
Hey! Also, my mic called out. Man.
Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
She's also
tough as
lollipop.
well.
What are you saying?
She's also sunflowers.
Yes.
And
This
lollipops.
conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it. Go cough on someone else.
I'm going to fight you!
Hugh, wait. He's gone.
He doesn't
Bye.
care about her anymore. Why would he say that?
That didn't go so well. I guess we'll have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation.
Alright, we don't really have much time left anyway.
Well, Fulbright's probably got him working very hard up there.
Probably. And I can't promise I won't throw you downstairs. October 25, Females Legal Academy, 3rd floor, art room.
Ha ha! Why, if it isn't my little loyally friends again!
Thanks again for lowering the school banner for us earlier.
Don't mention it! Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about.
And of course.
Of course. Right. So, this art room was where the murder actually occurred?
That's right. You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. The area is roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out.
Just don't bleed on the floor.
Or talk to me, that would also be fun. Yay!
And don't knock Fulbright out either.
No.
He's a
How did
good
they
boy.
know the fact that Fulbright?
Ha ha! Good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet.
He sure is confident for having found nothing.
But if we're talking outside of the art room, there's been a major breakthrough.
Dear, unless I know what it is, I don't know what I shall do.
No need for the theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one.
Oh, good. Wow, you saw right through me, detective. I'm impressed.
Looking to get arrested for murder via unwanted flattery, are we?
It's not the first time you're going to bail me out of jail, so...
So, what's the major breakthrough you mentioned?
You want to know? You really want to know? You really...
Come on, just tell us already.
Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back.
That's adorable.
I'll tell you what I know, what I really know.
Voice print? You mean for this tape recorder?
Exactly! The voice belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, dear.
Bollocks.
See right here? They had analyzed the voice on the tape inside and out.
Well, that shitty.
And you thought the voice on the tape was saying Q O'Connor. Thanks for the good laugh, Miss Sykes.
What if it was actually a line from the script, though? He's still the last person I want laughing at me.
So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," around the time of death. If we were to take this as truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it?
Don't know. I can't think of any reason why Juniper would shout it in the first place. Huh.
Well, that looks suspicious.
I love that the outline is now for the blood. A mock trial script on the floor and nearby an envelope marked use.
What if Miriam's script was ever really inside that envelope?
Let's see here, by Miriam Scuttlebutt. And the title is... Jet Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment.
I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me.
You wouldn't take part in anyone's mock trial if it begged you. It says there are...
What about mine?
No comment. It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says... Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means.
The prosecution claims this is the script that was supposed to have been used.
But the scripts were selected by Professor Court, considering how much she values the truth. Seriously doubt she picked a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment.
Wow, you have that title memorized already?
Yeah.
Yee.
That was nice. Ooh, pottery.
Smash!
No!
Robin's doing enough of that for everyone.
Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it.
And I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway.
Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it.
She's just like our shadow, nothing but smash and
It
smash.
looks just like bloodstains the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Suspicious.
Just like bloodstains?
Oh dear.
Injustice we trust! That does look like bloodstains! We'd better examine it at once!
Are you telling...
Fulbright, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
Are you... I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped on these pieces? That means
Makes sense, because that's not cast off.
That means the body very well could have been dropped from this window.
In the mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. And a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage.
You mean through the window that sculpture was pointing at?
Yes.
The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has a mat and ball cart.
So even the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script. Killer sure had a thing for Junie's script.
Well, what do you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place!
Well, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it in court.
Easy, Tiger. Let's look at that clock.
Also, how did you notice that blood only now, you boob? You were
Yeah,
in this
I
room
know.
all day.
This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a close look.
Zoom in enhance. Don't waste your time! I've checked it and it's 100% accurate.
Uh-huh. You sure? How'd you check it?
Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch. See?
Detective Fulbright. Didn't you notice that your watch has stopped?
It has. This is unacceptable!
Okay, I retract my question from before.
We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves.
Oh, bless him. He's doing his best.
See. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, detective.
But
This clock must also have been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost been photo detective. Almost.
Hey, it's almost like somebody else is gonna get a
recut,
performance
yes.
review.
No, it's not a recut.
You can at least pretend to feel.
That's what it leads to.
You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face.
oh, wait just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime?
That's a good question.
We have
Wait,
evidence.
I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there's a moon outside this window, right?
Sure, it looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon.
How do you know it's a drawing?
But if you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building.
Oof! Then what's this moon doing here?
Chilling. I wonder. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform the school festival, weren't you?
That's right. But I hadn't since this stage until yesterday. The backdrop is a starry sky because the moon is now bad.
Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The proof is right here, detective. This shows that it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken.
Take a look at this
Miriam's
photo.
It's being moved.
Take that! I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. It shows where the moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony.
Where does it show that?
If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Take that! They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position.
I can see that. That's the big board hanging there. The size matches too.
But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail.
It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board.
The back of the...
That's right. And at around 6 p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front.
What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall!
That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a look.
Are you suggesting the moon is the one on the backdrop?
Yes, exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see here, it was around 6 when the backdrop was being set in place. So the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder.
How can I have a face, Prosecutor Blackwell, now?
You can't. Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecutor's evidence.
I guess you've got to become a temp coat and work for us then.
I shall move
Yes.
to Tibet where I'll spend the rest of my life as a goat.
Hey, it's
I can
gone.
see him saying that.
Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo?
You're right. Wonder where it is. Ron's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this.
That was quick. Winch?
Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the bandits in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here.
Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue.
So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone.
I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit.
Fair enough.
Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial?
Injustice, Waitress! It's no use trying to pry more information out of me! Having just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast, means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day.
What the main argument will be about now?
How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans.
Oh? Does he now?
I'm the Fulbright.
Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation.
No, I wasn't going to ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin.
Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman? She was just here a moment ago. And she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall.
Video? What video?
Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall.
Right, let's go.
Goodbye!
Bye.
Justice!
October 25, Females Legal Academy. 3rd floor, lecture hall.
He's my favorite.
He is great.
There she is, Robin! Hey, Robin!
Oh, Athena, Apollo.
What are you watching there?
Hehe. Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right?
There it is again! Professor Mean sure has a lot of influence around here.
Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me?
Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first?
Sure, I'll tell you anything you want.
Is that a radio station?
Yes.
Live on WANT.
WANT.
About your confession today, why'd you do it?
Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible.
Right, the end justifies the means. So you're a follower of Professor Means too?
Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them B-O-T-H.
She brushed that one off like a pro.
With that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law.
Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case.
What? Hey.
I want to be an artist! That's what I really want, man! But no! My parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor!
If the trial went south, you had to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor.
I like how the zip is even, like, outstretched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you're really after, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash.
I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't make what she did right.
Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder?
Watching a statue, I was on stage until the last bell.
That's right. You made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Both of them.
This is just a formality, but can you prove you were making the statues at that time?
Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now?
Combo breaker!
No, that's not what I meant.
Both you and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Could one of them really have murdered Professor Court? Has there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl?
No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today, I found that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf.
Wow. They must really like you.
I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. To hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible.
What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but no can do.
Oh, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please? Pretty please?
Rip.
Rip.
Oh, I got
Flavor
robbed.
text.
Darn it.
Anyway, thank you, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am and outing me in court. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out.
That's fair enough. The snitch? Sounds like your lead. No, Athena.
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch.
I wouldn't know who that would be.
No idea.
Quiet, box. Okay, actually, maybe we should listen to the box. I hear they're I hear they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests,
Sweats nervously.
and reporting it all to one of the professors.
Oh no, that's not me.
Why would anyone do that?
I almost stole his line.
Actually, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body, among us.
It's us.
There's an imposter among you.
But rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through the surveillance network.
Oh really?
Oh!
That's bribery! Situation at Themis Legal Academy is worse than I thought.
While all of this is important stuff, I still want to expedite that thing in the art room. I had to present some evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though.
Stares directly at Hugh.
Side eyes.
Hugh 420.
I just remembered something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? Yeets the shoe.
Oh. Look at that unique artistic sense! That has to be one of Professor Court's creations, man!
Professor Court's artistic sense?
Not sure I share it, but okay.
Fair enough.
Professor Court's artistic sense. It's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic.
In other words, it's weird and all over the place.
Yeah!
Yes.
That's what those word means.
Think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it? Also, there's a throwback about the plushies of the first case.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Statue in the... Well, it's kind of a throw forward.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah,
Because that case takes place after
Yeah.
this.
Mm.
And after, I think, the next case, too. It's like in between the 4th and 5th case, if you're not counting the whale case. Anyways. The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice.
Just.
Justice!
Yay!
Apollo, did you hear something?
I think it sounded like something. Yeah.
Professor Court had planned on placing it in the judge's bench in the lecture... Professor Court planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow.
So this is the statue in its proper state?
You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette! Wow, it's so C-U-T-E!
I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this?
Wait, so it was broken and then put back together, but put back together wrong?
Yeah.
Athena. The lady just... Burr's having flashbacks. The lady just that you put back together on that stage.
Oh, right. I didn't realize before because it was in pieces before it was smashed. Maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage?
It's just it's so much something out of SpongeBob SquarePants where it looks this weird, this modern art, and then if you smash it and put it back together, it looks like a classical statue.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was made by Squidward.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that about covers it.
Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say?
Sounds good to me. How do you want to watch it?
All classroom desks at this school have their own built-in computer, you know?
Wow, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought.
Yeah, because what else would those screens be in the background?
I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Skip the banter.
Yes.
Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech.
May I watch this with you?
Yes, you may.
Good afternoon.
You can go for popcorn, and I and Apollo will
think
make
this is-
out in the back seats.
Is this Professor Court or Professor Means?
I think it's Professor.
know.
I think it's.
I think it has to be Means, judging by the fact that she was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Just confirming.
She was
That narrows down our options.
Yeah. I'd like to start by thanking you for coming here today.
Well, that sounds like Professor Means.
There we go.
Okay, answering my question.
A mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time?
Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage.
When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teacher speeches always make me so sure?
I know, right?
You
Just move.
can rest on my shoulder, hon.
Let's just skip to the end of the speech.
Now let the mock trial begin.
Hey, what's the deal here? Why's Julie so large in this shot?
Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera.
Juniper was also in charge of the audio.
Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself?
She had to do it to keep the script details secret. She was all over the place that day.
Poor thing.
Christ.
When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like.
Athena, you can see it.
No, I can't. I'm not looking.
Open
Looks-
your eyes, Athena.
Looks like there's
No.
looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. What about those balconies with the professors' names on them?
Those are the faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial.
Electrical diagram added to the court record.
Starting to have suspicions about who the murderer might be now.
Hey, let's just fast forward this a bit. That's why the defendant is definitely guilty! That was me. Can you tell?
Yeah. I'm assuming
I think-
that's you.
That's probably Hugh.
It's
Yeah.
Fleming, yeah.
Objection! A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow? I don't think so.
You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird.
Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script.
Fair enough.
I think Juniper is going to speak next.
I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true. I shouted you're a goner, but I didn't mean it.
Wow. Not much performance. Should put a
Also
real
called
actress to
it.
shame. Yeah.
Wait,
Hell
could you
yeah.
go back and play that scene again?
You really think that's necessary?
Yes.
I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true. I shouted you're a goner, but I didn't mean it.
Up! Did you hear that?
I think you're onto something. Let's play the last part again.
I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about?
Stop. I think this
Hammer
piece
time.
of evidence should explain it. Time to show Robin a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case.
What could it possibly be? Ah!
Take that! I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you.
You're a goner.
Voices and performances do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening.
It's just a possibility, but if the voice on this tape really is a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated.
They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. If the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key in today's trial...
He tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect.
Except there's one more male.
Yes.
Wait a second. No!
Professor
Yes.
Mean's credo is the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence. We need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Ooh.
I think it's Professor Means.
Allow me to assist you with that. Oh no!
No.
Oh, allow me
Yes,
to assist you with that.
Prosecutor Gavin, at least make some kind of noise so we know you're there. Why is everyone giving me heart attacks today?
I told you I was here in the back halls waiting for Apollo to come back.
Keep him away from me.
No. I'm not gonna.
I'm just glad the Glibberous Fop isn't going after me this time.
It's go big or go home with Rockstar, said Fräulein. Timing is everything.
Also, that just reminds me of that SpongeBob joke. What do you do when I'm gone? Wait for you to come back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that would be alright.
Very so, thanks.
What's the betting he's gonna do this dramatic entrance in the trial?
I want him to, so bad.
Objection!
Well, Athena,
How did I do?
it's almost sundown. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center?
I think Junie will agree that this is something that can prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this was what I'd find. October 25, Detention Center. Visitor's room. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation.
I see. Very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today.
Thank you for your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it'll be getting dark soon, so
Junie!
you must be tired after being on a feet all day. You should go home and
No, wait! You have to listen to me!
I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena.
Junie promised. We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what the truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear.
Okay. But only if it's the real truth.
Please, please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. And in the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who benefit from faking the voice recording would be you.
But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me.
It may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came out after you and Robin had already confessed. If you hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious?
Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Hugh is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
Debatable.
Mm-hmm. Does he now?
Presses
Wait.
X to doubt.
Athena, my bracelet reacted just now.
It did? But why?
Why else?
Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said?
Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Hugh is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
Now I'm sure of it. She's lying.
Look harder.
Steve.
I think it's when she grabs her wrist.
It won't move in this. It don't matter. I assume it'll be her hand or something.
Yeah, I think it's when she grabs her wrist.
What I'm saying in this view, the model doesn't change position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the scarf! It's the wiggly scarf! Perceive the scarf!
Moving.
Gotcha!
Magic.
Magically.
Perception magic.
Ooh, that's actually clever.
Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress.
Mm.
You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. When you said, "and never causes trouble," a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter.
That's actually
Alright.
really interesting.
As
It's
for,
more like tachypenia, but...
as for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying.
Dying noises.
Dying noises. These are the noises of dying.
Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you?
No idea how much actually sounds
And I
like
believe
it.
that also ties into a secret about yourself.
A secret about me? I don't understand.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which means you must have felt betrayed by Junie, making her...
The snitch.
You were Professor Scott's snitch, weren't you?
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. Snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests. And reporting it all to one of the professors.
And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh you'd rather forget.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Junie, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Look like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Time to review the evidence and see if I can prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves Junie's the snitch and Hugh's connection to the case.
The planner.
A piece of paper.
Gonna be her diary.
No, the piece of paper, like Burr said.
No, not that one.
That we found.
The piece of paper.
Yeah, the one that says
Yeah.
Q120.
Oh, yeah.
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 Take that!
Oh, she crunch again.
You crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little crunch.
A little crunch.
A little spicy crunch.
A little crunch.
Spicy crunch. Add that to your recipe and it'll be delicious.
Thank you.
No problem.
Around. I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Juniper's one cool customer, Athena.
Wait, I don't think that was the right piece of evidence.
Oh no.
It turns out Bear was wrong again. Whatever you show me won't change the fact that I've already told you all I know.
Be kind to yourself, Burr.
I must have something that proves Junie's a snitch and huge connection to the case. Then that one, yeah.
Yeah, because he needed to speak to O'Connor. Yeah.
Hmm.
That report yesterday important.
Dad! Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says routine report. I believe this is meant to mean when the snitch would report it into Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet you in private based on the snitch info. And from their meeting, you must have put two and two together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense. Only if you're the snitch, Junie. Oh.
What do you think? You mean now? I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected you were from the start.
You did? No, this is surprising.
I'm so sorry. I've talked about French so much. I've been a terrible friend.
Juniper, I don't have that special kind of hearing that Athena does. I don't need it to see that's the pain you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right?
Oh.
Please, Junie, just tell me why you suspected you. I have a feeling that that will be the key to getting the bottom of this whole case. Exactly what's your role as class snitch?
Professor Court has told me how Academy alumni strayed from the path of justice.
Well, she got that right.
The dark age of the law, huh?
Yeah.
He didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. But a few others at the Academy shared her view.
I thought ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic.
You shut up.
She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she?
I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about.
And that report session in her planner, that from the October 22nd, was a part of that?
Yes, that's when I reported you to the court.
Snitched on her own friend?
Ah, that would be the breaking of the friendship then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I accidentally overheard you talking.
What did you hear?
He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents.
What were they talking about?
Something about having a Manu good test scores. I only overheard him talk, so I never did find out the money was going to.
What? That's bribery. He was buying his way through school, and if that's the case, none of the evidence always seemed out of place might actually be about the secret.
The note.
Yeah, the note.
We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes... Jesus.
Must mean that a bribe of 120 grand was to be paid in October.
Oof. What's more, take a look at this mark. That same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner.
Hey, you're right.
Wait, but why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? I don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was...
Just a possibility at this point, but it may indeed have been Professor Court.
But...
That's possible. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes.
Like I said, it's just a possibility, but a rather good one.
Unless it's...
Maybe that private talk
Granted
had something
there.
to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed.
Hmm.
And what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand.
It's not your fault, Junie. Anyone would have suspected you if they knew what you knew.
No, I don't believe that alone would have been him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected you.
You've got to be kidding me. There's another reason?
I saw you around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial.
So she's finally ready to talk about that.
When I saw him, Tina.
Junie, are you alright? Just try to relax and tell me what happened.
Ooh, we're gonna get a cutscene? Yes.
I never wanted to see what I did, but I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
The fuck?
His hands were dripping with blood.
Has anyone seen All of Us Are Dead on Netflix?
No,
No.
not yet.
No.
I have to at some point.
It just reminds me of this.
What? But why?
What am I going to do? Now, I know you can't be the killer, but my mind keeps telling me he is, no matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't.
Unless he was trying to save her.
Oh, what am I going to do? You is... I can't take this anymore.
So she hid the fact that she had seen you and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Junie, it must be terrible holding all of that in. But it's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means.
My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I'll be watching from the gallery. And to look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now, if you'd excuse me.
Tina, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I'd trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it.
Don't worry. We already know that the prosecution's keeping evidences are fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let's tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It should be all ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time?
You
Could
said it.
possibly go wrong.
Famous
said
last
it.
words.
What could possibly go wrong? Everything.
Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it.
Nope.
Oh no.
To be continued.
Next week.
Not next week, unfortunately. I potentially might be going to see Back to the Future, the musical.
yeah.
Finally, Unfortunately, it's either next week or I will never see my sister in it. So, because she's literally moving on to another production after that. So, now it's not confirmed whether I will go, but it's looking quite likely. For now, assume it is. We're going to be on for next week, and then I will confirm in the week if we are not on or not.
Okay.
But more likely, it's going to be July 2nd. That's right. I wish I would. I love this case, and that's why I kind of pushed us a little bit over time to get to the end of this part just tonight. But yeah.
Well, we want you to see your sister.
And gold. The Oscar goes to Burr for that performance just there.
Yeah, that was really good.
As Juniper.
Are you all right, Burke?
Yeah.
I'm all right. That is one of the reasons why I'm doing this horrible cough.
To kind of get in between those.
To snap myself out of the mood.
Oh, thank God.
Because you can't be sad when you're constantly interrupting yourself with.
Well, there you go. You had me absolutely just convinced. Just
Yeah.
Yes,
me too.
It was really good.
It was very evocative, and to be fair, everyone's performance, as always, was perfect. Drifting, amazing as always, as Athena. And of course, we've got Scuttlebutt's performance earlier.
Yes.
Shadow did amazingly as always.
Yes.
We have.
I hope you were fine with Scuttlebutt's lines.
It's fine. Yeah.
Shadow.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And we have, of course, Kay doing Blackwell and various other voices, and of course, Hugh being insufferable as ever, presented by Leving. And of course,
we have Captain Justice.
Captain Justice.
Captain Justice, he's our hero.
Yes.
Want me to get that winch for you again?
I now want fan art of Captain Justice.
Yes.
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 I approve.
Captain Justice, and what would his psychic be?
Captain Justice
Blackwell.
and
Gavel Boy.
Gavel Boy, yes.
Gavel Boy.
Captain Justice and Gavel Boy, and it's Gumshoe.
Yes.
That's even more perfect.
Oh my
honestly.
gosh. Yes.
Well, I want to thank
Also, Burr as Clavier is just amazing.
and Burst
Oh,
Clavier. Yeah, just
Thank you. You're very kind today.
Well, fingers crossed you get to go see your sister in your show, because I will also be taking next week off.
Oh, okay. In that case, why don't we just say no stream next week? In that case, if it means that I'm likely to be here, and if I'm here anyway, if you're going to be off, we might as well just call it like a little week off for people. How's that sound?
That's what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes.
All right then. So in that case, I can confirm next episode will be on July the 2nd. We're back for a vengeance and with the final trial of this case. So, yeah.
See you all there.
Honestly, can't wait though.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. We'll see you all then. I want to thank, once again, my entire cast for this, my friends for joining me on this great episode. And
Thank you for having us.
No problem at all. Thank you.
Yes.
And good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Nice.
Judgment.
No! Justice!